Hi everyone, my name is John Britt, and I'm an intern at the Museum of Natural Sciences in Raleigh, where I volunteer as a naturalist sample. Today, we're going to talk about two words that seem contradictory to each other. Medical maggots, with the help of my friend, Marty the Maggot.
I'm Marty, and I'm a maggot.
So, medical maggots sound as contrary as living dead, and for obvious reasons. Maggots are associated with death and filth and disease.
I do not deserve those associations.
He actually does deserve most of those associations. Maggots in general feed upon dead things. There are certain species of flies, especially blowflies, that actually parasitize humans, and many maggots are associated with garbage, along with eating livestock alive.
And whose side are you on?
But Marty here is a special maggot. He's the immature form, or the larval form, of the fly Luciria sericata, often called the common green bottlefly. These maggots feed upon the dead flesh around human wounds, and as such are actually useful for wound therapies, often called maggot debridement therapy. Now, maggots have actually been in the medical biz for thousands of years. In ancient China, they were used to invigorate the spleen.
What's the spleen?
You don't have a spleen, don't worry about it.
Okie dokie.
But their modern use in wound care was actually discovered in the Civil War, when a surgeon was trying to treat wounds on soldiers from both sides of the fight, but ran out of bandages. So some soldiers were forced to be left in the open environment with no bandages, and maggots infested their wounds. What he found was that their wounds actually healed faster than those he had bandaged. And that is because our special friend here has many unique gifts, such as the ability to destroy bacteria with different chemicals and proteins, and the ability to digest necrotized flesh.
Me and my kind have been proudly serving as doctors since 1861. Or was it 1961? I'm a baby, I'm not really good at dates.
So, but to see how they actually do it, we're going to take a little trip inside a normal oat cell and see exactly how our little buddy is both the bane to bacteria and a healing friend to us humans.
I'm going there right now. Whee!
See y'all there. Welcome everyone to the alien world of the oat cell. As you can see here, oat cells are full of dead tissue and bacteria.
Yay, bacteria! That's us.
As you can see here, these nasty bacteria like Streptococcus.
That's me, I'm the wrong one.
Are producing poisons and causing secondary infections, along with all sorts of despicable things.
We like poison and secondary infections and causing a general mess and potentially killing you.
Besides the bacteria, the dead tissue, also called necrotic tissue, releases toxins as it decomposes. But then our friend Marty the Maggot comes along.
No, Marty the Maggot.
Marty eats the necrotized tissue, preventing it from releasing toxins into the surrounding healthy tissue.
No toxins. Don't clean it up. We promise we'll come clean next month. We promise.
Yummy dead tissue. Not only does Marty eat dead tissue, it also raises the pH, preventing the bacteria from dividing.
Oh no, if we can't divide, we can't have any more massive bacteria parties that grow exponentially.
Finally, Marty releases proteins that cut holes into the bacteria's membrane, causing them to, die.
Oh, we are slain.
They're really dramatic. As you can see here, Marty, our little maggot buddy, can not only clean wounds, but he can also disinfect them from bacteria, making him a great benefit for many types of wound therapies. Also, Marty doesn't affect the blood sugar of patients he's helping, which means that he can be used with diabetic patients that must look after their blood sugar. I'm really helpful. Now, let's go see other ways Marty is improving his medical resume. I can't wait to see! Hi everyone! Now that we've seen how Marty can be a really big help in wound therapy, let's talk about other ways maggots are extending their medical portfolio.
How?
One way, Marty, is through drug discovery.
What's drug discovery? Does that mean I go into a mine with a pickaxe that I cannot hold and go dig up drugs?
No. Drug discovery refers to the idea that animals such as our friend Marty here, bacteria and plants produce things that are beneficial for medical therapies. Marty produces several different compounds that are beneficial for many and variety of reasons. One is serotysin. Serotysin, based on your Latin name, Lucilia sericata.
Remember, I can understand or speak or read or do anything with Latin. Remember?
Yes, I remember. If you let me explain, Marty.
I'm sorry, I'm impatient.
As Marty was alluding to, serotysin is an antibiotic that is used to treat gram-positive infections. Gram-positive refers to a type of membrane that these bacteria have that are different than those that have a gram-negative membrane, and thus require different treatments.
What else do I do?
You also produce something called luciliumycidin, or an antifungal agent.
Do you know why the fungus gets invited to all the parties?
Because they're fun guys.
Hey, that was my joke! You can't take my jokes! I have so little to give!
I'm sorry.
You should be!
Anyway, another cool compound that comes from our friend here is called BLIP, or blowfly larval immunosuppressant protein, which has great potential to be used in transplants to help suppress the immune system to prevent rejection of the organ. Finally, our little maggot friend is also producing 2 new cancer treatments called fatty acid 1 and fatty acid 2.
This does not mean that I am fat.
No, it doesn't, Marty. Lucilia sericata, our friend Marty here, these 2 fatty acids he produces have shown the ability to suppress tumor growth in both leukemia and lung cancer cell lines. But as a final talk, we're going to talk about one other thing which our friend is doing that actually improves his ability to do wound care.
I'm very active, especially considering that I am a baby fly.
This is talking about the migration of fibroblasts, or cells used in wound repair. Now, we haven't exactly tracked down what compounds our friend Marty produces to promote this, but this promotion could shorten healing times.
By how much?
Who knows? We still have a lot of research to go before we're ready to use this or ready to increase Marty's own production of it using different genetic technologies.
But that makes me important.
It does make you important.
I'm very proud.
Well, I hope all y'all have enjoyed our time with Marty and learning about medical maggots.
I have. Now I'm going to go off to the rest of the Science Museum and see what other cool things I can learn.
And you should do the same. Just look around and follow Marty and see what else you can see around the Museum of Natural Sciences and what other cool things you can learn. But thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.